Hello world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to the global community of pioneers. You are welcome to Attending for Real YouTube channel. And today we are going to be looking into a great feedback from the Chinese Pi Network community leaders. This live broadcast meeting summary is as per their work with the pichainmall. And at the same time, we will know when the pichainmall will be open for barter. So stay tuned as we come back from this very short break. Alright, you're welcome back from this very short break, and just like we have said before the break, we'll be looking into 7 things to take away as reported from the live broadcast meeting of the Pi Network community leaders meeting held yesterday, live broadcast meeting. 7 things to take away from this very particular meeting, and number 1 on the list of this live broadcast is the Pichain International Mall is specially developed by the development team for the Pi ecosystem, not a source code mall purchase. Therefore, the early development is very difficult, but as long as it matures, it is not comparable to the templates mall. I hope everyone will be patient, give time and support. So in order for me to really look into what she's saying here, it is very, very paramount for us to really consider what is at hand right now. The pichainmall has gone a very long way to be developed, okay, as we had in the Beauty Together Pi hackathon, right? So guys, at this point we just have nothing to do but to give them the support and also continue to help to support the ecosystem, because this is the ecosystem app itself. Okay, so guys, looking at the second point, she said, and I quote, "In order to comply with laws and regulations, all employees of Pichain International are now non-mainland employees. So it may be troublesome to communicate with mainland users. Telegram and email are the main communication methods of Pichain International at present. If there are people on WeChat who use the banner of Pichain International Mall, don't believe them." So this is in turn, WeChat is actually a social media of the Chinese people. Okay, so this is in a way for us to also relate this to us. All of the social medias we have, there are a lot of scams parading around, so they are actually helping to tackle the issues that are happening, because once leaders have community leaders have come together and have seen into some of the important things, they will actually take this out in order for the community to be conscious of what is really going on. So in the other hand, I'm actually bringing this out for us to also look into it and see how it will help us. For those of you who come across this video, you can as well share with other people. All right, so looking at the third point, she said, and I quote, "Pichain International Mall is currently only open for barter markets. It's only open for barter market." She said, "Because closed MAINNET merchants are difficult to realize, the barter market supports new and idle items. When conditions are ripe, professional malls will be opened. Merchants are also familiar with the barter process at this time, and it may be very convenient to settle in professional malls." So guys, what I can say about this very particular point, the third point to take away with, is the enclosed network. Just like the Pi core team have said, the Pi enclosed MAINNET network phase is actually a phase that we will help ourselves to acquaint ourselves, that is to be familiar with the system and the processes, the way it works. All of the merchants coming in will really make use of that at this phase, and at the same time they will help to train themselves to be in a good match with the open network phase. So guys, this is the time for us to really try to get used to some of these things in order for us to prepare for the bigger picture ahead, just like she stated from this point, in my opinion anyway. So now she said at the fourth point, she said, and I quote, "There is no pledge in the early stage, so the supervision and punishment will be very strict." So this is straightforward, and I won't need to say anything about this one. Now she went ahead to say the number 5 point, the fifth point here says the price of pie is set by ourselves and we will not force any price. Of course, she's right, and I really agree with them from what the Pi network community leaders of China have said about the stand in the sense of price, because it's a consensus, right? A consensus is about coming about an agreement, and we already know of the global Pi price consensus of 314159, which I'm also in support of. So this is a very great thing for us to really understand. And in order to really put more clarity to what she said, I have a little news here that I would like to share in regards to this point. So stay tuned, guys. Let's look. Okay, Justin, and this is actually a a broadcast channel for Pi Network by Justin Lala. Okay, he said businesses are most concerned about whether their money can be turned around normally. The backlog of funds is the most worrying thing for merchants. Any commodity has a cost, and various fees need to be paid to complete the purchase and the produce finished products. From the video, we can clearly see the design of Pi's back-end settlement system for merchants, which is very powerful and solves the merchant's capital turnover concerns. As a party friend, you just need to hold the global consensus value or price banner high and make great strides. Pi payments, Pi coin, Pi payments. So guys, I felt this is very, very helpful, and this in turn, it's a very good thing for us to really look into in terms of considering the Pi price consensus. So I don't know what Pi price consensus you stand for. I stand for 314159. So guys, let us continue with the meeting report. So continuing with the live broadcast meeting report from Pi Network community leaders of China, let's take on the okay, we actually talked about number 5, because what I read has to do with what she said on number 5, that states the price of Pi is set by ourselves and we will not force any price. So guys, it's with this I saw that this has a kind of like connection to give us some clarity to what is really ongoing and how to set ourselves for what is coming. So going back to the report of the meeting and having the number 6 here, she said, and I quote, "There are certain risks in cryptocurrencies and you must have the ability and preparation to take risks." So guys, of course, it's true. Virtually everything in the world is a risk, and life itself is a risk. So I think this is clear enough, and they actually stated some very good discussion here on this very particular meeting. So she said, and I quote, which is the last point in the meeting, Pichain International Mall will open beta in the next few days. Please wait for the specific needs to be notified. So guys, this is great and this is awesome. This is a wonderful news, and we all have to celebrate. We have to be grateful to the Pi Core team, to the pichainmall team, specifically to that is the developers. And this is a very exciting news from Miss Doris Yen, all the way from China, with the reports of the live broadcast meeting they had with other leaders in China. So this is great. This is awesome. In case you're new to this channel or you're just coming across my content, all you got to do is to keep on with the legit information coming out from leaders and also the Pi Core team and the community, and my opinion about different things happening within the community. All you got to do is to hit on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell, so that each time I'm live or each time I have a new video for you, that this very particular one, you get notification right straight from YouTube. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe and like and also share this video. Thank you very much and remain blessed, and I say bye for now.